Underway here in Ames, and the first possession goes to the Cyclones. Good ball pressure early by Kansas.
Kansas starting off in man-to-man. It's a team that likes to switch and can switch 1 through 3.
Jones slithers inside.
The thing you have to do is find Zeke Mayo in transition.
And Iowa State under T.J. Otzelberger has been a tremendous defensive program. Shovel pass, Gilbert to Lipsy for the layup.
To the ball, their help side is excellent.
Feels like that might be the first touch for Hunter Dickinson. And we're almost 4 minutes in, and it's another Kansas turnover. Jackson to the glass and in.
Boy, what a job by Jefferson to take away that layup by Zeke Mayo on the back cut. That was beautifully same amount of games.
Jefferson couldn't finish it. Big 12 newcomer of the week. As he misses the first concession until Tuesday before the anthem was played. And a timeout is called by Mayo as he got trapped.
Aware of that because Kansas wants to use Iowa State's pressure against them.
They were held to 40 points by Kansas on the weekend. The Bearcats are 0-0 game tonight, getting over 20 minutes per game each of the last 2. Jones rises up again and hits a deep one. Into Deshaun Jackson. With Charlotte, 3 years with Washington State before that for the Cyclones. And when he is on, he can be a big physical
shot blocker. And he's got good hands.
Dickinson will try a 3. The other end, Adams can't finish it, gets it back, puts it up again, has it blocked, puts it up again, and draws the foul.
Really lived up to exactly what you think he should be.
Free throws bring KU back within a point, but not for long from Alabama.
Boy, the ball is moving for Kansas. This is a tough team to make passes against. Great pass.
Again, it's Jefferson to Jackson. And out of bounds, it'll be Iowa State basketball. Motion with his arms that Dickinson kind of did get an armbar on him. Jones knocks down out of attention, and justifiably so. He can make every kind of shot.
Off a loss to Ole Miss.
Not shots indeed downsized here. KJ Adams is the de facto 5. Bedunga and Dickinson each on the bench with a couple of fouls. Probably the best shooter on the Kansas roster misses a 3.
I don't think there's a probably about that. He's the best shooter.
Transferred in from South Dakota State. Keyshawn Gilbert is on the board. And another timeout taken by Kansas as Iowa State J is now up by 8.
Keyshawn Gilbert, the Big 12 tournament MVP last year, and he can drill it.
Watson, a guy who has not played very much, but making his presence felt, especially, Jay, at the defensive end of the floor.
Well, he's got length and athleticism, which he just showed. He might have been the 8th man last year for this Iowa State team, but an excellent defender. And a good job by Keyshawn Gilbert to change the direction and slow down DeJuan Harris just a bit so that Watson could get this big-time shake.
Jackson back to Jones. Lofts it up. Jackson goes and gets it and lays it in. And with no Dickinson and no Bedunga, Deshaun Jackson is by far the biggest guy on the court.
Much.
Has really given them a...
Picked off by a screen. And that left plenty of room for Ryland Griffin.
Floater by Gilbert. It will go. So instead of being at 29, it's at 12. Turn it over again. Gilbert splits a pair, shovel pass to Jefferson, who had it blocked. Cyclones still have it. Jones again. 17 on the night for Curtis Jones. And that's saying something. Mayo got a clean look, couldn't hit it. And it eventually belongs to Iowa State.
This is what he's good at, back downs.
Drop.
Ooh, what a steal.
Harris came in there and got it. Ball still loose. Jefferson got it back. Jones again. 20 in the first half for Curtis Jones. Dickinson left it short, got it back. And the first half comes to a close with Curtis Jones making just his second start of the season, dominating this game early in the half and again right at the end of the half. Jay, he's got 20 of their 40.
I think he's looking pretty good for that first team All Big 12 prediction you made, but Curtis Jones has been spectacular, and he's shown great poise. A defender running at him, just gives a tiny little shot fake and steps into the three and knocks it down. What a great run. You steal the ball from Iowa State, they just steal it back from you. And Jones, there is not a shot deep enough for him to turn down.
Halftime, back to the studio. Here's Zubin. Took over at the end with a couple of threes and another basket. They have a 10-point lead, and right out of the chute in the second half, a turnover, and we have seen a lot of frustration on the face.
Get fouled. Three really good things for your offense.
Joshua Jefferson lays it up and in. Nice job.
For that drive by Jefferson, he was like an offensive lineman.
Boy, Chatfield playing better and better, getting more and more minutes. Another turnover.
For Jefferson for that easy layup.
Here's a line that TJ, 5-point game.
And you give Kansas credit for its defense, but some of Iowa State's turnovers don't feel like today's game.
Chatfield back in, Gilbert back in. And Jones comes up with it as Coit lost the handle.
The pressure of Iowa State really forced Kansas out. They couldn't run anything.
Jefferson right into the chest of Badunga to finish. Fans. Coit. Badunga had it, but surrounded by Cyclones, and Chatfield took it away.
Well, you make Badunga dribble it. Iowa State's just going to take it right away from him.
Gilbert finds Lipsy, who lays. Gilbert keeps the dribble alive and draws a foul. Happened or what he felt in that shoulder area, but got to get it in, and he does to Jefferson. Lipsy hits it.
He makes timely plays and timely buckets. Jones a shot. Get him started.
Moore knocked it away. Chatfield got it back. Got an elbow up in the jaw of Moore. Jefferson lays it in. Moore, shot clock at 7. Adams. Dickinson knocked away by Jones.
Free throw line.
Lipsy the kick. And a foul as Chatfield went to the rim to take us to the under 8 timeout. Chatfield at the line. Rattled at Virginia a few years ago. Does he remind you a little bit of?
He was trying to get away from him.
Seems fine. Flies into the key. Finds Jackson. And Dickinson has picked up his 4th foul.
In a possession.
Jones, no. Watson fouled. It is ESPN. 1 of 2 for one.
Can't hit, but they really didn't make Iowa State guard.
Jefferson, crossover, up no good, but a foul on Badunga.
And right after the timeout.
And a couple of misses by Jefferson. Jackson working hard, comes up with it.
Boy, that is crushing for Kansas.
Even more so now. Lipsy buries a three.
That's how you lose games on the road. Don't take care of a missed free throw, wind up giving up a three.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Phillips 66, proud sponsor of Big 12 basketball, and the Lexus TX. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. Gilbert finds Jackson, bothered by Storr, and now a foul.
Boy, Storr did every
for 7 tonight as he hits the minutes late here for Kansas. Zeke Mayo continues to be on the bench. Jackson gets inside but missed it, runs it down and got bumped.
First half by Joshua Jefferson.
And Payne playing hard, doing what you're supposed to do when the results will come. Jefferson from Lipsy.
By Jefferson.
Shaquille Moore back into the game for Kansas. Another turnover. It is slipping away from the Jayhawks. Chatfield with the hammer. The largest lead of the game belongs to Iowa State right now. Mayo. Ooh. And a great defensive wall up there by Joshua Jefferson. And Iowa State has the ball, and now a foul by Mayo. Self speaks, but
there's nothing but Iowa State running out the clock.
They are going to go to 15-1 on the season, and again, their only loss in Maui in November by 2 to Auburn. That's how good this team is.
This is one tough group.
Jones. Wow!
That is an exclamation point right there.
And even guys who are his teammates and see him do it every day can hardly believe what they just saw. 15,000 here at Hilton tonight, and they have enjoyed it from start to finish.
This is a fun team to watch.
Gilbert finds Jefferson, who's fouled.
Talk about logo range. Was that from the T or the E of State?
I mean, that's got to be 30 feet, right? 32 feet, maybe?
That was in a different county.
Season, some big wins. That game on ESPN+. Final seconds. That will not count. The final is 74-57. Iowa State beats Kansas again, and for TJ Otzelberger, his 12th win against a top 10 opponent, that will tie Johnny Orr for the program record here in Ames.